venison. It's what's for dinner. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am out at the new shelter. Still haven't came up with a name yet, but we're going to do an overnight. I got some fresh venison from a good friend of mine, and I got, what else did I get? Some asparagus. There we go. So, pretty decent hike out here. I brought the stove that I use on the cuboid, my sleeping bag, my new tripod that the camera's on, and cast iron pan, a few other things. So, yeah, we're gonna get situated here and then get back with you. All right, here's a good piece of maple. It's going to be very useful tonight. And it looks like it's bone dry, so I'm going to bust out the Swin saw. Swin. I can never pronounce it properly. I'm going to get this thrown together real quick. You gotta be very careful to make sure this all lines up. Come on. Kind of a pain in the butt. There we go. There. Yeah, that is good and dry. So, yeah, we'll take that back, and there's a smaller one there. I'll take that one and probably collect some oak for tonight. There's a little bit of bigger maple right over there. I might take a couple of those logs, but I'm not sure exactly if I will or not. I did not bring the hatchet out this time, but I do have my SE6 knife I can use to baton some wood. There, that'll do. All right, so I do have the smaller saw, or sorry, the smaller stove, so I've got to cut everything about that length. But we're gonna go ahead and speed up the process. Okay, so now we got to figure out how we're gonna do this door and what I think I'm gonna do. Oh, that's great. Not the. Oh, there's a spot. Never mind me. That part. Alright, there it is. Good. Alright, so there's that part. I'm going to take this rope. I don't know why, but for some reason there's a bunch of moisture in here. It's kind of crazy. There we go. Oops. Dang it. There. Here we go. So now I've got a heavier log, so to speak, that I'll bring in here and I'll wrap that tight. But that's mostly it. I got to take and pile a bunch of logs all the way up to about here and here, so I'm just going to have a little opening to get in. So we'll get working on that. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is start lining the outside here to try to build a wall. Looking good so far, right? So put this one like this. There we go. All right, now I know I called this a natural shelter, but I used plastic and staples to hold the plastic down. So it's more of a bushcraft shelter, or a fort if you want to call it that, because it's not 100% natural. So I do apologize for that. It is my bad. But at least one more. heavy. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Got to do some finishing touches. And I don't know where to put this one at. There, something to hit my head on. Okay, that's pretty much that. And yeah, whew. Here, I'll bring you over so you guys can see it. I'll take and fill these little gaps in like that, and throw some leaves and grass and stuff in there throughout the winter. Maybe even throw some plastic over it. I haven't quite decided yet, but this will do for now. I got a chair. That'll work, right? Oh, you know what? I'll have to move this back. There we go. That looks better. All the way around. Oh, there it is. Couldn't find my smoke or my spark arrestor. Ah, perfect. I have to trim that plastic just a little bit more, but yeah. All right, we're gonna baton a little bit of this wood real quick with the SE6. Oh, that's good hard maple. Super dry, super heavy, super thick, super dense, Superman. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. so this is my very first time ever using this stuff. It's called jute twine. It's all natural hemp, I believe, which I've got the package over there. I could probably read it. But we're going to break it apart, process it, however you want to say it, as much as we can. There we go. How fast that stuff lights up. It's pretty amazing. And got some cattail. Look how fast that stuff lights up. So I'm going to make a little deal here to get this fire going. Get some water going so I make some coffee. Help warm me up just a skosh. Okay, like I said earlier in the video, tonight I brought some venison steaks, and I've got some flour with salt and pepper. It's coconut flour. And I also brought some asparagus, and I have a cast iron pan to cook it all in. So, yeah, should be good. But I should have more than enough wood for the night. I think it's supposed to get down in the teens tonight, if I remember correctly, which I might be able to tell you here. Alright, so it's the sun will set here real shortly. Gosh dang it. Sorry. Can't figure this dang thing out. Well, I think it's supposed to get down in the 20s or teens or something like that. But yeah, shelter feels pretty good right now. I still have to get another thermometer. I'm going to get one to have out here permanently. So, yeah, wood stove's working fantastic. Got plenty of wood, got water going, make some pour over coffee, and then I think we'll start cooking. So, see you here in a little while. Alright, water is boiling. So this is something that's really important with these. Open them up. I love these pour over coffees. My good buddy Jack of Trades, go check his channel out, Jack of Trades. He is sending me some badass coffee and a reusable pour over coffee deal. So can't wait to get that. And thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. But yeah, go check his channel out. It's just Jack of Trades. All one word. I'll put a link in the description. Go check out Dub C's channel. Put a link in the description for that too. So you just got to constantly pour the water so it doesn't overflow, or you'll get nasties in there. Coffee grounds. But yeah, I cannot wait to get that coffee. It's going to be epic. But yeah, we're gonna do this, and then I think I'm gonna get the asparagus going here in just a little bit. I'm getting a little bit hungry. It's about 4:30-ish, almost 4 something or other, anyways. There we go. That is the perfect amount. Now that's letting off some good heat. That maple is amazing. Alrighty. Dang it. Alright. I'm gonna get this sleeping bag out so it can start airing out, or however you want to say it, fluffing up. Oops. First I'm going to snag the microphone. Sorry about that. There we go. I love these sleeping bags from Teton. Yeah, I gotta fix that. So, there, we'll get that kind of fluffing out, whatever you want to say, a little bit there, and there's my airplane. Right on time. There we go. Some Montreal steak seasoning. Just gonna put a little bit on right now, and then once it starts cooking down and everything, we'll put some more on. Okay, so appears that the asparagus is pretty much done. My little stir stick that I made. Oh yeah, that smells fantastic, yo. Alright, we're going to set that right here to kind of stay warm for a minute. while I get this venison going. Oh, man. Fortunately, it leaked a little bit in the bag. Try not to get blood everywhere. Oh yeah, perfect. So I made this concoction out of flour, salt, and pepper. Because of the new diet that I'm on, I had to use coconut flour, which appears to be a little bit sweet. But what we used to do is take the tenderloin and do this with it, and then dip it in ketchup. A buddy of mine shot this 8-point or 10-point. I think it was a 10-point monster buck. And yes, I will be washing my hands after this. What do we got left here? 2 more? Perfect. I'm eating like a king. It's going to be delicious. And the last one. Oh, this is going to be so good. Go dispose of this so we don't track the coyotes. Alright, we're gonna enjoy this asparagus real quick while the venison is cooking. Venison, that's what's for dinner. That looks pretty scrumptious. Oh yeah, that's perfectly done. Wood stove is doing amazing. It's nice and toasty in here, but what time is it? It's not that late, but I am tired. I think all that food put me into a food coma. That's what's great about this wood stove is creates a lot of heat, and it definitely keeps you warm, and you can cook on it, which is cool. So, but I'm gonna crawl into my sleeping bag, and I think I'm gonna hit the hay and get up in the morning, make some coffee and some of my eggs that I dehydrated earlier. So if I sound a little bit different, my mic died, so I gotta charge it up here in a little bit. But I'm gonna crawl in here and go to bed. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. I slept I slept last night. I can't say it was a really good sleep, but I did sleep. Man, tossed and turned a lot. Kept waking up. Had a little bit of fire to the wood stove. So, yeah. Definitely need to make a bed or bring a cot out here or something. Sleeping on the ground's not the greatest, but we're gonna get some coffee going. So these are there we go, some of my jalapeno dehydrated eggs. We're gonna get them started. First thing we're going to do break them up. Just make sure there's no clumping. And we're going to pull out, there we go. Pull out the oxygen absorber. And for those of you that haven't seen the videos, these are raw eggs that I dehydrate. Once you vacuum seal them, if you store them properly, they can last up to 10 years with an oxygen absorber. There should be plenty of water. Now I just like to let them sit for a little bit and kind of start turning back into eggs.
There you go. Jalapeno cheese omelet from dehydrated eggs. That was pretty good. I probably could have let it sit a little bit longer, but I did use a different food processor, so it didn't powderize it very well. So it was a little gritty, but we'll get her figured out. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Unfortunately, it wasn't any snowstorms or anything like that, but we did add on to the shelter. We got the door done, and next time we gotta work on the side here, get that all covered up, and start adding leaves and brush and twigs and everything else. Just make this look like a huge mound of brush, huge brush pile. Yeah. So if you haven't already, please subscribe.